Hey, this is Corey.
I'm Matt.
I'm Paolo, and we are Trivium.
We're usually pretty vocal about all the silly things we like.
Guilty pleasures. Yeah, I mean, most of it's just the food. We're very open about that.
Yeah, a lot of deep fried. Actually, we had a deep fried banana covered in ice cream the other day at a Thai restaurant. It's guilty eating.
Well, it was like this morning at breakfast, he ordered half the menu.
I did.
It's kind of like, man, I just need to. I know I already got toast coming, but I think I need that muffin too.
Yeah. I wanted to order pancakes aside from everyone's thing. Everyone had a name, but I want to get even more. So it's usually that. I don't
have enough things to make a collage on Instagram of my food.
Yeah. That's probably my guilty thing. Always overeating and over ordering.
I don't really have.
He definitely doesn't have any musical guilty pleasures. It's all metal.
If I like something, I don't really think it's guilty, but it's just I guess outside of metal and music and stuff.
No, I guess it could be anything.
I just watch a lot of sports, and also I just like watching World War II documentaries on. I have some of those.
Stuff's cool though. You need something silly.
Yeah, but I'm
He's
cool.
a serious man.
I'm cool.
I've seen all the Twilight movies.
I like cool stuff.
There you go. I don't think they're good. I like them purely at a soap opera value, and I think they're fantastic soap operas. So well done, Stephanie Meyer, soap opera queen.
First one that comes to mind is I remember one time we were on tour. All of us had just gotten into our bunks, and then everyone in the band In Flames ran through our bus completely naked.
It was 4 a.m. They were screaming.
Yeah. Screaming, running through our bus completely naked. And that was, we were just don't look, don't look.
I think I've seen In Flames naked a lot.
Yeah.
And they're usually pranking us by being naked.
Yeah, because they know, it's
They know we're all
Well, the cultures are different.
Yeah.
America,
it's all taboo.
Yeah, nudity never happens. Sweden, everybody's naked.
Then there was also that time we would get on stage and there's just all those naked dude playing cards. Or did we do
No,
that?
we did that.
We did that to somebody else.
We did that to Still Remains.
We were touring with the band Still Remains back on the Road Rage tour, and for the end of the tour prank, we put a bunch of
It was a deck of cards.
deck of cards from a sex shop that just had a bunch of buff dudes and
Did you buy the cards?
I don't know who bought the
They're
cards.
probably really confused.
Dude, we put so many out though.
They were
and
covered all over the monitors, a whole deck of cards, everywhere. And then that one time, playing the House of Blues at the end of the In Flames Devil Driver, was a Zayo tour back in the day, where Ralph went and got that Spider-Man costume from the Disney shop, but it was for a little kid.
Way too
so it was way too tight, so he couldn't physically stand straight up. So he was all hunched over like he was like an animal.
And
then he was trying to run out there and spray everyone as Superman in silly spray. But before he even got on the stage, he slipped and fell into the monitors face first. So the prank ended up being on him.
I got a really good. Oh yeah, that was a good one. It came around on me. We were on tour with Machine Head. It was Black Crusade tour. This Brixton Academy sold out. We played our show and they were closing that night, and I decided I don't know what it was. I was gonna try to dress up like this biker looking dude. So I put on Corey's leather jacket. I Sharpied a.
That's when you had a mustache.
Yeah, I had a mustache, but I Sharpied the handlebars on. I had a wig, and I went out on the stage, just kind of trying to make everyone laugh. Making all the dudes, Machine Head laugh, and they're like, "Yeah, you should go up and sing on." They motioned to sing, and it was Davidian, And I go up to the mic and I'm doing the parts, but no, Rob didn't know it was me. And he looks over there and he looked like he was gonna
Didn't he kick you in the
Yeah, he did. And I thought maybe he recognized me, so I'm kind of laughing and doing the parts. Dude, he came over and he really kicked me hard in the leg, total Charlie horse. I was like, oh my god. I went limping off and they're laughing at me. But then after the show, I guess the light guy thought it was Filthy Phil from Motorhead, because he was far away, he couldn't tell. So he just came up and stage. So he thought Rob Flynn kicked that dude off the stage, and it was so funny.
I remember a long time ago, someone actually found a YouTube video clip of that, and they were up in the balcony, and it just looks so hilarious.
Yeah.
You come straight out on stage.
I thought he was gonna be really mad, but when he found out it was me, we all laughed. But dude, after the show, I'm oh man, he's gonna kick my ass now.
Nowadays, thanks to the band, it led to all the other outlets of food and jiu-jitsu and yoga. Maybe one of those things. maybe hopefully instructing someone in something or cooking. I'm not
food
good
yoga.
Oh, that'd be horrible. Eat as much as you can and do as much inverted yoga as you can. Yeah, something in one of those 3 fields.
I just want to do something in music. I didn't have a band, obviously my number one thing I was always wanted to be in a metal band, and where I grew up there really wasn't much of an option. There wasn't really anyone to play with. No one was really into metal, like at least the kind of metal I was into at that time. So I just looked at other things that interested me within music, and I ended up moving to Florida to go to Full Sail for audio recording, because I was like, I can't be in a band, at least I could be around music and hopefully, do something with that. But luckily, doing that got me to Florida, where I ended up, running into these guys and joining the band while I was in the last part of, this before I graduated school. So I paid a lot of money to join a band because I had to go to college.
I guess if I wasn't doing music now and I couldn't be in the industry, I definitely would like to do something with maybe writing or journalism. I always loved history, so I definitely would be into something like that. So anywhere in that field would be where I'd go if I couldn't do this.
We've been around for a while. We have 7 records out. We're a band that's been formed since 1999, making music since 1999. And our message has always been that metal's not just a genre, it's a lifestyle. We live the lifestyle of being a metalhead and loving metal, loving what we do. And anyone that wants to have whether an escape in life or some people they can relate to or people they can have a good time with, or find other communities of people that all enjoy the things that we love out of life, I say come join what we do. Come to Trivium shows, get our records. Everything that we make, the music that we make is music that we love and stand behind, and we truly enjoy and love to do what we do. So to have
I guess for anyone that's new, and checking us out, thank you guys for checking us out. And for people that have been with us since the beginning, we couldn't thank you enough times. To be here after this many years and this many records is an amazing thing, and we know that without such support from our longtime fans, we would never be here. So thank you.
Hard Drive Online is brought to you in part by Napa Auto Parts. Conquer the job with Napa Know-How. If you simply can't get enough hard drive, download the official hardDriveRadio app. You'll get exclusive interviews, performances, and RAN streams straight to your phone for free. Thanks for watching our interview with Trivium. If you liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're a fan of Mice and Men, you'll want to check out this interview. But if you're in a mood for something a bit stranger, I'd recommend this performance from Ghost. Until next time, I'm Lou Brutus from everyone here at Hard Drive Online.
You have everything. One never does that. One never does that. You can call it surprise.